Hey guys, this is Anthony here, Super Duty Service. I got Cody's truck here. It looks good. About to go down. I do a lot more stuff on YouTube and Instagram than anywhere. I get a lot of text messages and emails and a bunch of stuff about, well, competition. You know, it's a highly competitive market, and who you let work on your truck, it's a big decision. And I mean, hell, most of you that have been following us, you know what kind of work we put out here. You know, there's basically a job like this. I mean, we've got, actually we went ahead and we got the driven diesel regulated return put in with the edge. He's doing a CTS2 with the fuel pressure. Check this out. Look how I got it all routed. I don't know if you can kind of see it here. Got a 90 on the pressure sensor, which, you know, there's all that talk about it being relocating it. I understand relocating it off of the fuel filter housing, but when we've got this, what I think I might do is put some rover isolators here, just to help a little bit. I mean, by the time you tighten the bolt down, though, it eliminates the benefit to rubber, but we can at least try. But I put the sensor, if you look, this truck has been, it's got our setup on it. You can see right there. It's done. That EGR valve is, it's never gonna have to come out again. So, but I also wanted to be able to change the oil and the fuel filter with everything out of the way. Oh, I don't know if I showed it right. I was holding the phone out there. But this, not a bad little setup. You know, especially, I mean, we went ahead and we got a full set of new injectors in here. This is an 04. This is straight up 04. Not anymore. Not anymore. We got, I mean, we do these all the time. We've done so many of them, I don't even know. You know, we do a lot of them. Basically, every 03 and 04 that comes in this bay, it's, I mean, it gets taken care of and gets taken care of for good. We put the late model high pressure oil system in it. Yeah, so, got him a new Power Max. Now this is Cody's truck. He's a friend. He's been coming to the shop for years and years. And he actually does work here at the shop. Well, he said, it's my turn. He said, I'm up. So he got on the list, and here he is. We should be dropping the cab today. Should be. But this is, I mean, hell. We actually did total engine rebuild on this. Which that sounds like a crazy term, total engine rebuild. I mean, the truck ran fine. What I do when them heads come off, this is where you get a lot of people online. You get the internet mechanics. You get a whole bunch of freaking people that read. They know about this online. But when it comes to what I call boots on the ground, standing here looking at the job, this ain't no $5,000 stud job right here. You do not get you don't get it. I mean, look, it's okay. This is an 04. It's damn near 13-year-old truck. Put the rad hoses on it, put the coolant Y pipe on it, put a new belt on it, put a coolant pump, put a new fan clutch on it. If you're going to go in and do the refresh and you want to have an engine that you're not going to have a coolant pump start leaking in 6 months, you're not going to have exhaust leaking, you're not going to have, you know, we got a 6.4 starter in there too. I mean, if you're going to do it, now I've said the phrase before, if you're going to bite that bullet, might as well chew that son of a gun up. Chew it up and be done. You know, the only time you go and pop the hood is to show it off and to change the oil, change filters. Done. So, yeah, EVP relocated on this 04, you know, heck yeah. Yeah, I mean, we didn't need to mess with front cover, so I went ahead and kept with the 4 o'clock position rad hose, which is, yeah. I always put new low pressure regulators in for the low pressure oil. I mean, if you just look around, I mean, all the machine surfaces have been touched. I've got a complete freaking machine shop back there in the third bay, complete, that we do it in-house. I've machined the exhaust manifolds. These are new manifolds. We did that because of the pitting that was right here on the cone flange. I can fix all this. I can make those perfect out of the nastiest manifolds. I can make them right. This cone flange right here is going to be a touchy son of a gun to make it right. I mean, it just is. You know, you have to machine that. And manifolds, honestly, are not that expensive. You might drop 300 bucks for both of them. You know, so I machine the surfaces. Some of you might say, oh man, that's an overkill. You don't need to do that. Well, if your ass had the capability to do it, don't you lie to me and act like you're not. I can surface both sides, the head and the manifold, and put gaskets on it with new hardware. Now, you really think you're getting that for $5 grand? Give me a freaking break. You're gonna take your ass out of there, you're gonna pop the hood, and you're gonna look at it and you're gonna be like, damn, why didn't we go ahead and do that? Well, why didn't we go ahead and do this? And it'd be like, well, because you only spent $5 grand. That's why you're not getting it. If you're gonna do the damn thing, fucking do it. Quit bullshitting around and thinking that you got something freaking nice. If you want something nice, dig deep. Dig freaking deep. Otherwise, you know what? Just take your freaking half-ass job on down the road and go somewhere with it. Because you don't get this on a discount auto repair rate. So, yeah, I'm a little fired up, I guess, huh? I need to calm the hell down. Shit. No, I'm just... But this is, yeah. I mean, my doors are always open, too. I got a lot of our customers, you know, they want it right. They don't want to bullshit around. And they all turn into family. You know, I've also... I don't know. You know, there's a deal. You see them all the time. Lifetime warranty. Lifetime warranty head gaskets on a 225,000 mile truck. Oh yeah, it's got 225,000 miles. The lifetime warranty on the head gaskets, but you got 225,000 miles. You're gonna get what? 100,000? At a perfect world, another 200,000. Which, whatever, I mean, big deal. You could get 50,000 miles and drop a lifter. Because, let's face it, they're old. You know, we're 10, 12, 13-year-old trucks here. If you're gonna yank it all the way down and look at the short block in chassis, put some lifters in it, reseal the oil, reseal everything. Have a little pride in what you do. Make it freaking nice. You know? You can look down in there. It's pretty. But, I don't know, you know, it's, when it comes down, like when when people call us, we get more freaking calls. I kind of get grumpy at times. You know, those of you that watch the videos, I mean, it is what it is. Sorry, I'm trying to calm down a little bit. But when people call all the time, hey, how much is a stud job? How much is a stud job? What, I mean, that's, honestly, I hate to say it, but that is a ridiculously stupid question. Let me just start by saying, if you just want studs, and we're going to overlook what the cylinder walls look like, we're going to overlook how many miles are on the truck, and whether or not it leaks from the bottom. My money is $2,750. That is my money. That's what I get to take the truck apart, leave the engine in chassis, leave the short block in chassis, and basically make the upper end look like this. My money is $2,700. Parts are extra, whatever the parts cost. So when somebody calls and they're, you know, their discount auto repair check-in, their price shopping, they're calling around, those aren't my customers. I don't, you know, if my customers want it, they want it done, and they want to dust their hands of it and be like, my shit is badass. That's what they want. So, you know, when we get the calls, how much is a stud job? The main response, a lot. Then they say, no, really, how much is it? And I say, no, really, it's a lot. And then they, well, why? Well, how's your lower rat hose? How's your coolant Y pipe? How's your upper rad hose? How's your belt? How's your coolant pump? How long's the fan clutch been in? Glow plugs, glow plug wires, all that shit gets replaced. Exhaust hardware, all that shit gets replaced. Everything. Does it leak oil? Does it leak oil? Do you have plans on buying a new house in the future? If you're going to buy a new house and your truck leaks oil, do you want to park your freaking truck on your brand new freaking driveway leaking oil on it? Is that what you want to do? Well, then we're not the shop for you. I hate to say it, but that's just what it is. You know, well, there are times, there are instances where, you know, people live in the country, they don't really care about a drip here and there. Well, cool, no big deal. You know, but I just don't like putting my name on something, taking the amount of time that we put into it, and then not be thorough. I do not have customers come back in 6, 8, 9 months, a year, 2 years, 3 years, and be like, well, man, why didn't we do that then? Hell no. That is not something that happens in this freaking building. It's actually, it's almost to the point to where we have like a questionnaire before someone qualifies to be in this bay. Before they qualify for this, we find out what their expectations are, what their plans are for the truck in the future, how long can they see themselves owning this truck. If it's a one